Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. And everybody has been waiting on this one. Number 1 against number 2. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Aggies kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left. Have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys played it.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. He's changing the play. To the air, it's Russell. Right side, it's Edwards. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Texas A&M going up tempo. Running inside, it's Edwards. Turning it on. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Keelan Russell. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. And it'll it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit. A top two battle like this so early in the season, an opportunity here to make a big statement.
No question about it. You know there's so many ramifications with the college football playoff and the Heisman Trophy in this game, even though, David, this is early in the year.
They're early, but head-to-head will matter down the road. Obviously, two huge programs trying to start their season off with a big win to boost their playoff case.
Hand off from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Buchanan.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the option. Got the first down. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Here's Underwood to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm. Be a little bit more patient. Go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far, it's an 0 for 4 start.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. For
wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Now they'll run the draw. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on fourth. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Throwing Russell. Out wide right, it's Edwards. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And he added the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Underwood, rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game one, it's tough to take an injury this early. So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on second down from the 15. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Play fake, Carr. Oh, pressure's coming. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Carr from the gun on third down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Throws it off the RPO. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Caught on the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Motion from the back. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Russell finds him out of the backfield. Inside the 30. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Shakes off the defender. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Carr. Got his man on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
22. Spade up, spade up.
Throwing, Underwood. On target. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Rush is on. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Keelan Russell. Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And they call this sudden change. And we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Carr on play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Wide receiver going in motion. Turning it on. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
From the gun on third down, Carr. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play, because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Here's Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Here comes the heat. And they got it.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan when you lose your starting quarterback. Now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Carr. They're all over him. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Makes the grab on the left. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Colorado taking on the UMass Minutemen. And it's the Buffaloes trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half.
Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Offense will have another go at it. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing Russell. Out wide left to Johnson. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Russell. Got his man downfield. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Aggie. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. Running to the left. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
And how about a 3rd down? They try to attack the outer part of the field. A lot of times those out routes are the hardest passes to throw. Defense ready. Good 3rd down defense, and they get the win on that one.
Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field inside its own 40. Plowing ahead on 4th down. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the line. This offense has it with really good field position. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And finally getting home and getting the sack. This quarterback, his jersey's not even dirty. We're in the second half. We're behind. We got to find a way to create some momentum plays. That's step 1.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Keelan Russell throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Johnson. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A designed run for the quarterback. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Grabs it in the middle. That is not what they had in mind at all, and it's going to be a safety.
I have no idea what the receiver's thinking on that. You make the catch, and you've got to get north. You got to go down right away. You cannot run backwards into your own end zone. Heads up play by the safety. He just tracked him down and is like, bro, you're going to run backwards? Great. You just made my job easier. And they get the 2 points.
Makes the grab at the 10.
Returner is tackled down at the 26, and your Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Making the adjustment on the play.
14. 14. Go.
Throwing Russell. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Texas A&M going quickly. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Fires to the right. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football.
Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Russell. Stepping to the right. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They give it to the freshman, his first carry.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Russell on play action. Rolls right. Finds his big tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Keelan Russell. Comes down, it's Johnson. There he goes. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to run, it's Edwards. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M!
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Back has it. Oh, he found a space on the right. At the 30. He's got the first down.